Hi team, welcome back. In this video, we discuss about Azure Boards. So Azure Boards is for planning and tracking and collaboration. So why use Azure Boards? Azure Boards helps the teams to track requirements and tasks, manage bugs and issues, plan sprints and releases, visualize work using Kanban boards, monitor team progress with the dashboards and reports, integrate with GitHub, Azure Repos, and CI/CD pipelines. So all these activities we can do with Azure Boards. So core components of Azure Boards. So work items. So first one is work items. Okay, a work item represents a piece of work. Common work item types below. Work item type is Epic. So Epic is a large business initiative. So it's a very big business initiative. So feature major functionality in the Epic and user story, user requirement. So user stories, user requirements, task, development activity, bug, defect or issue. So work items contains all this. Okay, work items represents a piece of work. So what is the work to be done? So that we mention in work items. So these are the common work items: epic, feature, user story, task, bug. So Epic is a large business initiative. So that is a so entire initiative. So it is called as Epic and feature major functionality in the uh, initiative and user story, user requirements, any user requirements. So that mentioned in user story. Task, task is a development activity. So under the user story, task will be there. So that is a development. What is the development activities going on? So mentioned in the task. And bug is a defect. Any defect is there. So that comes under bugs. Bug. So example, so Epic e-commerce platform. So entire e-commerce platform we call it as Epic and feature online shopping cart. So entire e-commerce platform. So feature would be like online shopping cart. So user story. As a customer, I want to add product to a cart. So user story. User will mention this as a customer. I want to add product to the cart. So tasks design cart UI. So under the task. So tasks, what they design is design cart UI, develop backend APIs, create database tables, write unit tests. So these all under the tasks. And Epic is a entire platform. Feature is one of the feature in the platform. User story, user requirements, tasks, and what are the tasks we have to perform to achieve this. And next one is backlogs. So backlogs contains all planned work items. So work items already we discussed, right? And backlogs contains all planned work items. Types product backlog, sprint backlog. So under the backlogs, there are types. One is product backlog, and next one is sprint backlog. Example product backlog example user registration. So second one login system. Third one shopping cart. Fourth one payment gateway. Fifth one order tracking. The product owner prioritize these items. So who is the product owner? He will prioritize. So which uh, which is a priority, which has priority. So based on that, so development team work and product owner will suggest to work on that. And Kanban boards. Kanban boards visually track work progress. So Kanban boards are like visually tracking our work items. Kanban boards usually track work progress. So typical columns: new, active, resolved, closed. So in the Kanban boards, we can see the new, active, resolved, closed. So these all kind of we can see. So what is new? Suppose new is a payment gateway. So active. So in the payment gateway, login API is active now, and testing shopping cart. So shopping cart is under testing. So done is registration. So registration already completed. Benefits: easy progress tracking. So what is Kanban board benefits are easy progress tracking, bottleneck identification, improved visibility. So these all by using Kanban boards we can achieve these all things: easy progress tracking, bottleneck identification, improved visibility. So next one is sprints. A sprint is a fixed time period, usually 2 weeks. So sprint is like as a fixed time period. So usually sprint will assign sprint time is like a 2 weeks. Example sprint one, duration July 1 to July 14. So like 2 weeks. Sprint goals are user registration, login functionality, tasks. For user registration, login functionality, what are the tasks we have to achieve? Create database, build API, create user interface, testing, like that. So next one is Queries help filter work items. Example: show all active bugs. So in Azure Boards we can see the queries also. Queries helps filter work items. So if you want to filter work items, example: show all active bugs. Work item type is equal to bug. State is equal to active. So what are the bugs? So those are active right now. So state like active. Work item type is equal to bug. Show tasks assigned to me. So all active bugs. So this is the filter, and show tasks assigned to me. So assigned to current user. Assigned to is equal to current user. So it will show the all tasks assigned to me, like that. So queries also we can give for filtering work items. So dashboards provide project insights. So if you want to see project insights, the dashboard will help us. Widgets include sprint burn down, velocity chart, work item statistics, team capacity, test results. So under the dashboards, we can see all this kind of charts: so sprint burn down and how much sprint completed, velocity chart. So it will show like how much it completed in graphical way. Work item statistics. So work items, how much how many work items are completed, how many tasks are completed. So those all it will show. Team capacity also, how many team members are there. Test results. What is the test result? Example dashboard. Total stories 50. So stories means user stories that are user requirements. Completed. How many have completed? 35 completed. In progress. How many are in progress? 10 in progress. Remaining. So 5 are remaining. So that have not started and not completed. So 5 are remaining. So like that it will show. And hierarchy example. So first one is epic. Under that feature will be there. Next user story. Task 1, task 2, task 3, like that. Based on the user requirements. Real example like epic is equal to online banking. So let's say epic is online banking. Feature is equal to under that feature fund transfer. Under online banking. So feature is a one another module like fund transfer, user story, transfer money between accounts. So user requirements. This is user story is user requirement, transfer money between accounts. So for this we have to design screen, create API, validation logic and testing. Once it is completed testing and it will go to the production. So everything is tested and everything is as expected. So it goes to production. So Azure Boards workflow example scenario. Let's say one scenario. We take one scenario, building a food delivery app. So workflow it goes the workflow. So step one, create epic. So in the step one we create a epic. So the epic name is the food delivery application. So this name we create as epic and next step is create features. So under epic we create features, user management, restaurant management, order management, payments. So features under features we create all these things. And third step, create user stories. As a customer, I want to register. As a customer, I want to place an order. As a customer, I want to pay online. So these are uh, these are user requirements. So user wants to register. User want to place an order. User want to pay online. So these are user stories. So after user stories, create tasks. Develop registration API. Create registration page. Write unit tests. So we create tasks against user stories. So tasks are like develop registration API. So what to be developed and so develop registration API, create a registration page. So registration page we have to create and the developer has to create. Write unit tests. So unit tests also we have to write. So testers will test on that. So assign sprint. So step 5 is assign sprint. Sprint 1 registration, login, profile management. So step 1 sprint 1 registration, login, profile management. Sprint 1 actually we assign these three tasks to be achieved. So this registration and login, profile management within 14 days. So 2 weeks, right? Track on board. So we can track on board screen. New active testing done like that. So new is registration, login, profile management. So we create sprint one, new sprint one, and later we make it as active. Later it will test and after testing make it as done. Azure Boards integration. So Azure Boards integrates with GitHub, Azure Repos, Azure Pipelines, Microsoft Teams. Example developer commits code. So well, let's say that if we integrated Azure Boards with the GitHub, so developer commit like git commit hyphen m means message, add login API, AB hash 123, Azure Boards hash 123. So this is one example command is developer is giving. Azure Boards automatically link the commit to work item 123. So if they give you the command and it will link the commit to this commit to work item 123. So Azure board work at hash 123 we are giving, right? So it will link the that commit to work item 123. So key benefits. So what are the key benefits of Azure Boards? End-to-end project tracking, Agile, Scrum and Kanban support. So it will support Agile, Scrum and Kanban as well. Sprint planning and capacity management. So it will support sprint planning and capacity management. Integration with Git repositories. So it can be integrated with Git repositories and powerful reporting and dashboards. So everything it will be reported and like you can track and through dashboard you can check how much work completed. So suitable for small and enterprise teams. So it is suitable for small as well as enterprise teams. So Azure boards, so we can use like this. So this is all about Azure boards. Thank you guys.